Welcome to another Livelogs tutorial. In this video we will see how to use the new Livelogs GPS tracker, how to set them up and how to get started with them. So first of all, why to use GPS tracker? Nowadays it become very popular to use GPS tracker not only for elite runners but also for other runners. It's a great tool for all the coaches, parents, spectators that wants to follow live the race, the training. For coaches, they can also give immediate feedbacks to the runner just after the exercise without waiting them to load their GPS track or to write on the map the road that they took. And it's also a great feature for safety. You can see where the runner is in case he gets lost, but also in case of injuries. So in that sense, it's a great feature, and especially the Livelogs tracker has a safety emergency button that can be activated. So what is special about the Livelogs tracker? The Livelogs tracker is a Teltonika TMT250. It was chosen thanks to the good accuracy of the tracker. We borrowed them to some clubs national team for some testing, and as you can see in the picture here, we got very good results. So the blue is the Livelogs tracker, the yellow is the personal GPS tracker, while this pink root is one of the other commercially available trackers. And as you can see, the Livelogs tracker has quite a good accuracy. It doesn't really cut any corner. So we were very happy to get the confirmation also from the national team about the accuracy of the tracker. The tracker itself is very lightweight, only 40 grams, and it's slightly smaller than the other trackers available on the market. It's very easy to charge with USB cord and the magnetic attachment, and has also this emergency button, which is an extra feature. So how to use the Livelogs tracker? It's quite straightforward. When you get your tracker, you can charge it for a couple of hours. Now we suggest to charge at least for like 3 hours on the first time, and then actually you will see the percentage of the battery inside the Livelogs, and then you're good to go. So it's charged. To start the tracker, it's very simple. You just press for about 5 seconds on the white button on the side of the tracker. You keep holding on the button and then you release. You will hear 3 short vibrations, and then blue and green light will be flashing. When in use, the Livelogs tracker is actually talking to us. So when we see 2 green lights flashing, it means that the satellite connection is activated. Usually we suggest to turn it on and then leave it for a couple of minutes, even 10 minutes before starting the exercise, to be sure that the connection with the satellite is activated and the number of satellites is enough to have a very good accuracy. If we have only 1 red light flashing every 5 seconds, it means that the satellites were not found. Usually this happens if there is not a good coverage or if we are sheltered by something. So usually it's a good practice to just move a couple of meters on a more open areas and try again. In case we have 4 red flashes every 2 seconds, it just tells us that the battery is almost over, so we are under the 10% battery. As mentioned before, one of the cool feature and very important feature of the tracker is the emergency button, is this blue button on the top of the tracker. This will send an alert to any mobile number that we put into the tracker. We can add up to 3 phone numbers which will receive the alert. So to activate this emergency, you just click and hold for 5 seconds the emergency button, and after these 5 seconds the SMS with the GPS coordinates and the link will be sent to the desired number. In case there is not a good connection or signal, it might take some more seconds to send the SMS. If we are on a place with no network connection. We are now in Livelogs. In our user account interface, we can access the device. Here you can see the percentage of the battery, the type of device. Once we click on our device, we are taking inside the device managing section. Here we can change the name of the device. We can put whatever names we like. We can enable or disable the live tracking link, which means that when the link is turned on, we can send it to whoever we want. Usually it's good to send it to someone that we trust, and they can follow us on our training, on our races. Whenever we go with our tracker, they are able to see our live position. And here on below the live tracking link, we can put these 3 phone numbers, which will receive the SMS in case we click the emergency button. In addition, we can also see the level of the battery, the last time we used the tracker, and the last position where we used the tracker. Usually when we get the tracker, it can be connected to ourselves, so to one person or to the club. When it's connected to a person, if the event is on Eventor and we logged into Livelogs with our Eventor account, the track will be already synchronized automatically into that specific event. In other case, we can do it automatically by adding ourselves on the special event, as we will see now. If the tracker is connected to the clubs, it means that it's not connected to a special person, but it will be used for different person inside the clubs. It will be borrowed to someone, so it's good that it's not connected to a specific person. In that sense, we can connect the tracker to the specific activity inside the event manager, or we can also connect it to different person, as we will see now. So we are now back into Livelogs in the event list, where we can see all the future events coming up. So we can pick the event that we will run. We can pick, for example, this event, and in this case we can go on the manage tracking device areas, where we can add our GPS tracker. Here in this case, in the event, we can add ourselves if the event is not on Eventor, or if we are not logged in with Eventor. So I can do add my tracking device and it will find myself. I can decide in which course I will run, and I will add the tracking device that is associated to my name, in this case because I have a personal device. Can also remove it. And if the device is not our personal, or if it's a club, we can add the participants. It can be added in different ways. So we can add just a new participant, which will allow just us to type the name of the participant and pick the class. And here we have to add the device. We can find the 3 digits and 1 letter number on the side of the Livelogs tracker, and that will be the tracking device ID that we have to put in the specific area. And then once we are done, we can just save it. In case we have a person from Eventor, we can also add this person from Eventor or from some existing class in some other events. So in this case, we can search the event from where we want to import the person from on the list by organization, by the name, and just click OK, and it will import the same person with the same GPS tracker. This is especially useful, for example, for national team events where you give the same tracker to the same runner, so you can import person and tracker. Also for club trainings, if you give the same tracker to the same person, you don't have to fill manually the name of each person and add the tracker, but it will go and fetch the data from the previous training. And this is how the Livelogs GPS trackers works. If you want to know more, you can find some more information in the description below and on livelogs.com.